Well, welcome everybody to another episode in our series we're calling In the Game. Today we wanted to take time and give some equal time to players, most notably youth players. And we have one of the players that we have seen personally and worked with over the last couple of years that inspires me to want to play. And that player is Drew from the Gulf Coast area of Mississippi. So Drew, welcome.
Thank you.
Well, Drew, in this time of this COVID pandemic and everybody with social distancing, and now we have to do things at home, um, how are you doing your schoolwork?
I use my computer and my teacher assigned me lessons to do.
Okay. Do you have to do that every day or just a couple times a week?
Every day,
Every
but the weekends,
Wow. How long does that take you?
a couple hours.
Okay. Once you're done with your schoolwork, what do you do?
I practice soccer.
Ah, okay. Well, outside of your passion for soccer, isn't there something that you like to do that's off the field, maybe related to magic?
Yes.
Well, Drew, the magician, give us a trick. Let's see what you got.
Okay, so you can see this coin, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to grab it with this hand, blow, and then,
Wait a minute. Show me the other hand. What's in there?
yeah.
Both hands. Let me see. Ah, okay. Good one. I like that one. Well, have to go to the glasses on this one. So currently in the Gulf Coast, Mississippi area, you do play on several teams, boys and girls teams. Um, which one do you prefer?
The boys team,
Ooh, why would you say the boys teams?
because they're rough and they help me get better.
They're rough. Do you get rough with them?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Do you have a favorite player? Anybody in the world?
Yes. Lionel Messi.
Aha, a great player. What do you like about Messi?
He has lots of footwork and his shots are cool.
Oh, okay. Uh, have you ever seen that soda commercial where it's Messi and Mo Salah and they're kicking balls through tires and all this other stuff?
Yes.
You think you could do some of that?
Yeah,
You think so?
probably.
Okay. Well, if Messi's your favorite player, what's your favorite team?
The USA Women's National Team.
Ah, okay. Who are some of the players that inspire you on the women's national team?
Tobin Heath, Carly Lloyd, Megan Rapinoe, and
Ah,
Emily Sonnet.
wow, you know what? That is an ideal midfield. That must be that you like that midfield position.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. Um, outside of magic tricks, what is something that you do that probably most people wouldn't know?
I like to build Legos.
Legos.
Yes.
Why Legos?
Because it helps me with soccer by my imagination.
Ah, like the answer. All right. So with the Legos, you can build what you want, and it's coming out of your brain. Kind of on the field's the same thing.
Yes.
Well, that's awesome. In going back just one second here, you did mention about that awesome midfield for the women's national team. And one of the things I forgot to ask is, what do you see as the best quality in those types of players?
Their footwork and how they get around people.
How they get around people. All right. So would you say that you like to take people on and like to beat them,
Yes.
even if it's a guy?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. In being able to work with you and see you over the last couple of years, I mean, we didn't know where you came from, and when you came to our first event, I was amazed at how good you were at a very, very young age. So, how did you guys hear about Corver?
My mom showed me videos of you guys on Facebook and Instagram.
Oh yeah. And so, what do you think Corver helps you with in your game?
My footwork.
Your footwork. Okay. How do you think that that translates and helps you with your team?
To get around people.
Okay. So are you that player, regardless of the boys team, the girls team, you like to take people on and maybe make that killer pass that gets to somebody that makes a goal, or maybe that's yourself that scores?
Myself.
Yourself. Awesome. All right. So if you had the ability right now, at let's just say your age right now, you could play on any team in the world, what team would that be?
The USA Women's National Team.
Uh-huh, okay. What position would you play on that team?
Center mid.
Center mid. Okay. So what player admires you, or do you admire most as that center mid position?
Carly Lloyd.
Carly Lloyd. Okay. Is it the way Carly can run for days? Is it her long range shooting? Is it because she's fearless, or is it all those things?
All of them.
Okay. Would you say that describes you?
Yeah.
Okay. I tell you what, I would agree. When we were trying to prepare for this series and we were trying to figure out, hey, we want to take a player perspective. We've given all these world-renowned coaches and former professionals, and now we want to tie that back in and see, how does somebody that is just learning the game, how's the game right now, their living situation, how has it impacted them? Number two, what are their goals and dreams? And number three, how are they achieving that? And I think through, most people could probably find your Instagram account and see that you're out there every day, rain or shine, which I love the one where you're in your rain jacket out there still practicing your skills. That was awesome. But I think you guys, where you live, you're kind of limited by geography. The ocean's on one side, and then you have to kind of go a pretty good distance to play other teams, maybe even get to practice. So do you feel that you have to practice a lot on your own, or do you have friends in the neighborhood that you can just go pick up and play with?
I practice on my own.
Okay. In practicing on your own, do you get discouraged because it's just you?
Yeah.
Yeah. But does that stop you?
No.
Okay. Well, what's keeping you going? Why do you keep doing it?
So I can get better.
Get better. Okay. In that getting better, you did say your dream team would play on the women's national team. If you keep doing what you're doing every day, do you feel that you can get to that level?
Yes.
Well, I tell you what, Drew, I do see players from around the country, and I believe, and I know, and I think people need to mark this on this video, that we will see you in our women's national team pool at some age group, whether it's senior national team or junior, because your determination and what you're trying to do every day, whether somebody's looking, whether somebody's watching, and not because a coach told them, you're doing it because you want to. And I think that's the key to players in the future. That's the key to getting to your dreams. So Drew, don't stop. Keep doing what you're doing. I know you can get there. So with that, I do want to say thank you for answering all these questions. Thank you for your time today. And Drew, is there anything you want to say to other kids your age that might be watching?
Keep practicing.
Keep practicing?
Yeah.
Okay. Great information from Drew in Gulf Coast, Mississippi. Keep practicing. That's it for this episode of In the Game with our fan we had from Gulf Coast, Mississippi, Drew. We want to look forward to our next episodes that are coming up. We will be having special guests all the way from Australia and also Scotland. Don't want to give you too much on that. We'll have different perspectives on the different parts of the game. This has been our In the Game series with Drew in Gulf Coast, Mississippi, and we look forward to the next episode.
Thank you.